So a bunch of cool stuff happened this week. First thing was that I had my girlfriend's birthday, which was really cool. She ended up going shopping with her grandma most of the time, but then me and her went over to her Uncle John and Aunt Raylene's house, and they played, or we just hung out with them. We were going to play bocce ball, but that plan didn't end up happening, and we just ended up chatting with them. But it was pretty cool. And then let's see. Oh yeah. Then we ended up just going to eat over at Black Bear, which was really neat. I don't know if you guys know about Black Bear restaurant, but it's like a sit-down restaurant where they serve sandwiches and burgers and stuff. Got myself a chicken pesto, and she got herself like this neat burger that was just freaking packed. Can't remember what it was. It was something I had never eaten before though. Like the meat was like something I'd never eaten before. And then we ended up let me see. Well, that was it for that day. And then the next day we ended up what was it? What happened that day? Oh yeah. Passing some yiping dogs. Hey guys, how are you? So cute. Anyway though, so anyway, then the next day, I can't remember what the hell happened that day, but the biggest highlight was that I got new Chucks. So I'm walking around in my new shoes right now. They're pretty awesome. I actually have not owned a pair of Converse. I can't tell if I'm looking at my Converse or not. I think I am. Anyway, I haven't owned a pair of Converse in forever. It's actually been pretty much since high school that I owned a pair of Converse. So it's pretty nice. And then the next day we had a retro gaming party, which was really neat. We set up all of our retro game consoles because we have a ton out on the in the front room, and brought all of our bubble TVs and stuff down, and we were just gaming it up, and we made a bunch of video game styled alcohol drinks and stuff, and video game styled foods, quote on the video game styled foods, because it was really just like bourbon balls, and we named them Bowser balls because they had the Bowser look about them with the spikiness and stuff. And then my girlfriend made what else? Jalapeno poppers. We didn't come up with a clever name for those, but still, it was really cool, really good. And she's awesome. She set up the whole thing. I feel a little bad now, but well, I felt really bad when she was setting it all up and doing most of the work. But still, it was really cool. She set up a badass party, and we ended up having a great time. And that's basically it. That was my awesome week. And then I went back to work, and it wasn't so awesome anymore. But let's see, what else? I came across this cool thing. So years ago, I came across this Skyrim mod that was for Skyrim Oblivion. It's called like Sky Oblivion. It's just a mod where they take the Skyrim engine and they remake Oblivion, Elder Scrolls Oblivion on the Skyrim engine, and it looks amazing. But I remember I saw that a couple years ago, and I never heard about it again. So I thought that either it ran its course and it was okay, but it wasn't super amazing, and then it was done, or it was still going on and being produced. Turns out it was the latter, and they're still working on it. I just came across a video this morning. It was like showing how it's evolved, and it looks amazing. It looks like it's straight up a new game. You can still tell that it's got, it's Skyrim though, because certain things will, like, to kind of show that it's still Skyrim, but for the most part, it's a totally new looking game. It looks awesome. I would like to try it, but the only problem is that modding Skyrim is a pain in the ass. So I don't know if I really want to go through the trouble of doing that or not. But yeah, that's cool. And I would like to do that, but it's just really spent time costs a lot of time. Costs a lot of time. So I don't really know if I want to do that. It's a really good looking day out today. Not very much for clouds in the sky, and it's just really nice. Honestly though, I kind of prefer there being some clouds out. I mean, this is great, I love this, but my favorite kind of days are the ones that have like the clouds up in the air or up in the sky, and it still feels like this. It still feels nice. You just got something cool to look at too, which is all the clouds and stuff. Plus, sometimes it's nice for providing shade from the tyrannical sun, the tyranny of the sun. Oh my god! So earlier I was watching a video on it was for the show Gravity Falls, which if you don't know that show, it's a great show. Came out a couple years ago, and it was fantastic. But it was a show that was this episode that was showing all the backwards messages, because in that show they're always doing backwards messages when characters do incantations, or if a monster is talking and they're being creepy, they usually talk backwards. And so there's a video showing all that, and one of the things that a character says is when he's doing an incantation and it sounds evil and menacing, when you hear it in the backwards message, it actually, he's just saying backwards messages, and it was dumb, but it was pretty funny. But yeah, I love that show. The show's great. It's really funny. There's this other show that I just came across too that was really awesome. It came to mind because in it, as a guest star, they actually had the voice actor for Mabel, which is from Gravity Falls. She's the little girl from Gravity Falls. She also does the voice of the character from, or the little girl from, what's it called? Bob's Burgers. And anyway, though, the show is called Earth to Ned, which is this ridiculous show about an alien who goes to take over the planet Earth or destroy it or something, and instead falls in love with the humans, and and loves the idea of a talk show, of being a talk show host. So then he goes and fucking starts doing that. It's ridiculous. But he always has these like guest stars on, and it's awesome. But yeah, that show was funny. It's actually the I think the creator is the same guy who did the fucking, what's the show called? It's the one with the puppets, like Kermit the Frog and stuff like that. The Muppets, I think. It's the same creator of the Muppets, so it's got great looking puppets. It's awesome. Alright, well, I'm getting back to my car now, so I'm probably gonna get going. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll talk to you later. Have a splendid day. See ya.